like a boss.
He's very high value and attractive. We don't date yet, but he pretends he wants to make his life and have kids with me. And that he'll just need me to fully submit. What? Yo, dude, I said I'll submit only once I'm sure he's the one. Oh. I play the game, but he plays it more, LOL.
What she should have done, she should have said, no, I don't know you yet. The hell? Like, do you do this with every girl? Put it back on him. If he's toxic, he'll get defensive. And if he gets defensive, a lot of the times they'll leave you. And the reason why they leave you is because they realize they can't disrespect you. Some people will only be in your life if they can sense that they can completely take advantage of you, because they're not looking for a partner. They're looking for something, for an extension of themselves, where you become an object, a self-object, like a hand. And also the fact that he's playing these games and you guys still are not even dating is a problem. You should be. This is your interview phase, and he's telling you, hey, I'm gonna be late every day of the week. That should have been your exit. That should have been your moment to hit the button and exit.
He suddenly ghosts me every time I say or do any little thing that bruises his ego, and that is too dominant. We never fight. He just leaves and comes back. How should I play the game with
my love? You can't accept that. That's unacceptable. This is not acceptable behavior. This is not acceptable behavior. You should leave. Not fix it. Leave. Because it's going to ruin your emotional life. It's going to turn you into that. That is a sign that you should not be in that situation.
But you're out of control. You're out of control. What are you doing? But if you want to play that game, then this is how you do it. You just ignore him even more. If he ignores you for next time he does that fucking bullshit, just say, look, I don't like the way you're just doing these things. Are you willing to make it up to me? I don't like the games you're playing. You either make it up to me or we're done. But you know what? He already made his mind. He wants you to submit. He told you he wants you to submit. This is when two immovable objects meet. Don't. What are you doing? Like, you want him to submit? You're playing, like, honestly, look, man. I'm all for chasing guys that are that are challenged, but when a guy tells you he wants you to submit, and every time you try to stand up for yourself, he pulls away, I think you should take the hint that this guy is just not it. This guy is just not it.
Now, look, I gotta warn you. If you do this, they could potentially put you in a war with him, an ego war. And when you are in an ego war with a man, I should fucking frame that, actually. That's a beautiful way to put it. If you're in an ego war with a man, you've already lost. You already lost. You're creating deep-seated emotional bitterness. Deep-seated, you're inflicting more pain on your trauma, that it makes you more into that. And you might say, I'm only acting like this because it's this situation. And you could easily rationalize that you're only acting this way because he's causing you to feel this way. But the truth is that it's inside, and that's why you're feeling it. And your responsibility is not to lash out. It's not to put it out there. It's not to go on a war with him. Your responsibility is to pull away and heal. And the way you heal is by not exposing to such a person that has that type of radiation. But if you want to continue playing that game, I'm telling you, you could play it and you might even win. But you might end up becoming that person. You might end up having a taste for blood. You might end up liking the game a little bit too much. All because you wanted to play, because you wanted to win a little game.
And people are saying, you do not submit to your boyfriend. You're right, you submit to your husband. Now, when I say submit, what do I mean? I mean, I prefer that language more in a symbiotic way, where I submit to you as long as you provide me the resources. It's not a submission because he's forcing you, but because just like you choose to submit to a master, like a teacher or like a basketball, and you accept that he's gonna yell at you sometimes for doing the wrong move, you can leave anytime you want, but you're taking the discipline. Like you choose to submit to a master. I choose to submit to my school, and I do what they tell me to because they provide me value, right? So it's the same thing when I think of submission. I don't think of a woman who has no say. I think of a woman who is traditional and wants her husband to provide for her. And these types of relationships usually happens in dangerous countries where the woman really needs protection. Like in affluent countries like us, women could be by themselves pretty safely. But in countries like third world country, like in India, a woman needs a man, or else just stepping foot, they'll get raped. I mean, that's what I hear. Like,
And also, let's remember, she said that they weren't dating yet. Look, anytime you meet a guy, talking you about the future, about how things should be in the future with you and him, and you guys are still not in a relationship, tell him to slow down. That'll make you look more calm, more in control, more relaxed, but it'll also make him look like he's the needy one. And he'll try to make it up somehow. But the point is, you wanna slow him down. And also, this should turn you off. This should make you think, they say like, what the fuck is this problem? This should be turning you off. This should not be like making you think about it. This should be making you suspicious of him. Especially if he says, hey, well, I know we're not in a relationship, but when we get together, I want to marry you, have kids with you, and make you submit to you. And make you submit to me. What kind of like proposition is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in that situation, my love, don't try. Find somebody else. This is a red flag and you just don't know it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video, right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.